Hey there, Susie here. Just wanted to go over a little bit of my preps for this month. We've been really busy, and we're about 3 weeks into the month, and we've got quite a bit done. This is boneless, skinless chicken breast. We cubed it, canned it. I wrote on the side of the container because they're the Tattler lids that are reusable, and some of them I wrote on the lids themselves, but I was worried about how hard it would be to scrub off the writing when I used them again. I know I can scrub them off the glass. So we got 6 of those done. This was just yesterday. Blackberry jam. I found an awesome deal on blackberries. They were a 12-ounce container. They were two for $1, 50 cents. So I was able to get some blackberry jam or jelly done up. Whoops. Got this all done yesterday. This is just some carrots. Look at how huge that carrot is. These carrots I don't know what I'm doing with yet. We got those as a deal as well. Dill pickles, we got these pickling cucumbers, 8 for $1. I was able to get 4 jars out of 8 of them. That's it for what I did yesterday. Quite a bit. Oh, this little container here I thought was so adorable. We found it at a garage sale. It's sitting here waiting to be cleaned. I haven't cleaned it up yet. But we found it at a garage sale. And I picked it up and I'm like, how do you open it? It was stuck on the glass here. And so we were playing around with it, and I finally opened it. And the guy goes, it's yours. You got it open, you take it home. It's free. So that was my little freebie for the weekend. Also this month, just this month, we've canned sweet ketchup. I labeled it as sweet ketchup because I followed a recipe and it ended up being a little bit sweeter than I would have liked. So I labeled it sweet ketchup. To me, it tastes more like a barbecue sauce. So I'm going to be using this as a barbecue sauce, maybe adding a little bit of something to give it a more zing that a barbecue sauce would have. We also canned tomatoes. I had an issue with this. I've never canned tomatoes before. There's this air pocket in it, and I can't figure out why. We've been shaking it up. All of the canned tomatoes have it. Not the stewed tomatoes, not the tomato sauce. Just the canned tomatoes have this little air at the top. And I did press them in there, and I filled them with liquid all the way to the top. So I'm not really sure why that happened. If anybody could give me any pointers, I would love it. This here, ground beef. We did this on the 11th. The ground beef I cooked, and then I made a beef broth with bouillon. And instead of using water in with the ground beef, I added the beef broth to give it a little bit more flavor. And we got quite a few. 10. I think there's 9 here. There should have been 10. We probably ate one. These right here are all spaghetti sauce. We did batch after batch of spaghetti sauce. This was on the 7th. Tomatoes, the Roma tomatoes went on sale for 39 cents a pound. So we bought, I think, 150 pounds, something like that. We had so many tomatoes we didn't know what to do with them all. So these are quart jars, so these are huge, and this is delicious. And we've got a second layer in the back there. These are stewed tomatoes. The stewed tomatoes, it had a little bit of airspace, not as much as the other tomatoes, and they turned out lovely. We had these actually one night in Chile. I grabbed 2 cans of the stewed tomatoes. That's right, we did use the ground beef because I grabbed 2 cans of ground beef. I had one in my pantry already, and the reason I canned more is because I was running low. And I had store-bought canned beans and chili seasoning, and it turned out lovely. And it was really nice to just have everything here on hand that I could just grab and make a meal for my family. Also, I did do some dehydrating. These are chopped onions. We used these actually the other night in our scalloped potatoes. I just sprinkled them in there, and they rehydrated as they cooked. A little oxygen absorber in there. These ones here are sliced onions. Next to it here, I have more onions. We were able to find at the same place that we got all the other deals we found. We actually found a fruit stand in Corpus Christi that had amazing deals. It's called Fruit King, and it's on Ayers if anybody lives in the area. We also did some dehydrated tomatoes when we had all the tomatoes. Oh, one other thing. In my cabinet here, I don't have my canning supplies, will fall out. This here, it isn't labeled or anything. This is tomato powder, and I like to use everything the best that I can. I don't like to waste. So if it can be used, I want to use it. What I did was, when we did the tomato sauce and the stewed tomatoes, we had to dip them in boiling water for about a minute, and they split, and then you put them in ice water, and you can peel them very easily. So we did assembly line, my husband and I, and he would peel them and cut the belly buttons out, and put the belly buttons in one bowl for the chickens and goats, and the skins went in another bowl, and I put the skins in the dehydrator and dehydrated them, and then I made the tomato powder out of the skins, and it smells and tastes delicious. So I can't wait to use that in soups and things like that. So that is another thing that we got done this month, and we still have another week, and Thanksgiving is in a few days, and I plan on probably canning turkey leftovers if I have any turkey meat, cooked meat, because we do can this chicken that we canned was the breast, and I just took out my kitchen shears and cut them into chunks. They're about that big. These are really good for we actually had it in stir fry the night that I canned these. We also can make chicken nuggets, bread them and chicken nuggets and things like that out of them. I have some chicken that I canned a few months ago that was cooked. I actually roasted a chicken in the slow cooker all day, and then I canned the cooked meat. Now that chicken, since it was already cooked, is really, really tender, and it's pretty much shredded. And we use that chicken for soups and I've used it as, you know how at the store you could buy the barbecued shredded beef in a barbecue sauce. We do that with chicken and put it on a hamburger bun, and it's really good. And it's really convenient since we have the chicken and the barbecue sauce already in the pantry. So if we have any leftover turkey from Thanksgiving, which I probably will, I'll be canning that as well. And so after Thanksgiving, we'll see what else goes on sale, and for the rest of the month, we'll see what else I can get done. But I feel like I've accomplished quite a bit for this month. Anyways, thanks for watching.